Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Uday #technical. The previous video discussed what is called C tokens and how many types of C tokens and what is keywords and what is identifiers. Today we are going to talk about a very important part of C tokens, which is constants in C. What is constants in C? Constants in C refer to fixed values that do not change during the execution of a program. Constants are used to define fixed values like pi or the charge of an electron. Their values does not change. These fixed values are also called literals. As an example, we can say float pi equals to 3.14. Here float is a data type and pi is a variable and 3.14 is a fixed values. This is called literals. And the value of pi is 3.14 is constant and it is predefined. Hence pi equals to 3.14 is constant. So we understand what is constant. Then we will understand how the constant is declared. Declaring constant. To declare a constant, precede the normal variable declaration with const keyword and assign it a value. Const int a equals to 5 and const float pi equals to 3.14. Here int a equals to 5 and float pi equals to 3.14 is normal variable declaration. But when we have used the const keyword precede the normal variable declaration, then assign value is constant. Actually precede means before. In this example, const int a equals to 5 and const float pi equals to 3.14. Here as we have used the const keyword, hence the value of a and pi is constant. Here a equals to 5 and pi equals to 3.14 is constant value. So we understand how constant is declared. How to define constants in C? Two ways to define constants in C. First way is hash defined preprocessor and second way is const keyword. Hash defined preprocessor. Let's see how we define constant with hash defined preprocessor. The hash define is used to define constant. Example, hash define pi 3.14. We will explain in a C program how to define a constant with hash defined preprocessor. Let's look at a program. Here we are finding the value of the circle through C program using hash defined preprocessor. Area of circle in C program, hash include stdio.h and hash include conio.h. This is header file. Hash define pi 3.141. We define the value of pi. Int main, start main functions, float radius area, printf enter radius of circle, scanf %f and %radius. According to the formula, area of circle is area equals to pi r square. Area equals to pi asterisk radius asterisk radius. Radius means r. Printf area of circle is %f, area return 0. Let's run the program in dev C++ software. Here since we have defined the value of pi using hash defined preprocessor, hence we did not define the value of the pi in the main method. Main method means int main Let's run the program. I am entering the value of the area of the circle is 5. According to the formula, we get the value of the area of the circle is 78.525002. So it was understand how to define constant using hash defined preprocessor. Way to define constant using const keyword. The constant keyword is used to define constant. Example, const int a equals to 5. Here const is a keyword, int is a data type, a is a variable and 5 is a value which has been assigned a variable. Since we have used the const keyword precede the normal variable declaration, hence the value of a is 5 is constant. We will explain in another C program how to define a constant with const keyword. Program in C define constants. Const keyword hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h. This is header file. Int main start main functions. Int I equals to 5. Const int x is equal to 10. I is equal to 10 and x is equal to 50. Printf I equals to %d / n, x is equal to %d I x. Here in main method we have declared int I equals to 5 and const int I equals to 10. As we have used the const keyword precede the normal variable declaration, hence x is equal to 10 is fixed, but I is equal to 5 is not fixed. As we have not used the const keyword precede the normal variable declaration. Hence, if we want to change the value of I, then it is possible, but we want to change the variable of x, then it is not possible. Since we have used the const keyword, hence I equals to 10 not error, but x is equal to 50 is error. Let's run the program in dev C++. Here int I equals to 5 and const int x is equal to 20. And I is equal to 10 and x is equal to 30. Let's run the program. Here x is equal to 30 is error, since we have defined the value of x with const keyword, but when we have removed x is equal to 30, then there is no error. The program has run and see the result I equals to 10 and x is equal to 20. As we have not used the const keyword to declare the constant int I equals to 5, hence when we have changed the value I equals to 10, so the result I equals to 10 and x is equal to 20. But when we have used the const keyword with int I equals to 5, then there is an error. then there is an error. So we can understand how constant is defined by using the keyword. So we can understand how constant is defined in C by using the hash defined preprocessor and const keyword. We will see the next part, how many types of constants are there in C.